But the game is starting. We are here on map number 2. Tosbot, take us away. I'm on Tox right here.
Okay, so Tox is, knows that his opening few minutes are crucial. He is the one who picks up the rail to begin with, and if he can assert himself on top of this, then he will be there. Cypher is picked off and he daddled to try and go over towards the Mega. Couldn't quite get there, and Tox's rail does the job. He gets Mega and Yellow, and now that hyper aggression may well be called for as Tox is going to try to claim the red, which comes up in just a second. He hits Cypher. Cypher then hits himself as he tries to reverse rocket back to Tox, and Tox is up by 2 frags in the opening 35 seconds. Just the start the doctor ordered for Toxic.
Yeah, it couldn't be going any better for him at the moment. And again, a string together. More rails, a second one after that. Let's have a look. He's hit 5 rails in a row now. He still has not missed one. He's got Mega Sport. Oh wow, and one more. Just a flick shot there. And he really did want a better Cypher's aim on this occasion. But he has given away a red armor. And Cypher down here. It's going to be another fight. The plasma's coming out, being slightly effective. Cypher with the rail doesn't connect. And Tox, it's just a reverse of what we saw last time round, well, last map.
Yeah, this is fantastic stuff from Toxic. It's not surprising that Cypher's super aggressive. That's his style. He backs it up with all the tricks in his arsenal. But the problem he's got is that if he doesn't quickly remedy it, Tox could be a long way away from him by the time Cypher's able to start picking up some frags. 90 seconds and 4 frags is not insurmountable by any means. So Tox is going to try and make it into 2 minutes and 6 frags.
Yeah, it's going to be his goal if he can find Cypher here. Is he going to go through the teleporter? He's above, drops down. Cypher in a world of trouble at the moment. Tox trying to push that LG, and there it is. The rocket splash is going to take him down. Is he going to be able to find him off the spawn? Cypher has moved into that yellow armor, but only a small amount of lightning bolts left. Manages to connect with a bit. Is Cypher going to be able to get away? That rail can't quite hit the last one, but Cypher is going to be out of action for a little bit longer.
Nice work from Tox to state the obvious, as his rail has been spot on. He's followed Cypher to the depths of hell on this map and has come out blazing on all of it. But excellent rail from Cypher prevents Tox from making the jump over towards the Mega Health, and now Tox has to go the scenic route to get there, and in fact decides he's going to wait it out, and Cypher collects the Mega Health. This is his window of opportunity. Tox had to surrender it. He's going to have to settle for yellow. He does pick up bubbles to get himself up to 100, and he needs to get this opening exchange. Otherwise, Cypher will charge him down and get his first frag of the game, and it's Cypher's opportunity now.
Wow, Cypher winning a lightning gun fight against Tox. He hits 2 rails back to back and is immediately getting himself properly on the board. So is this his turn? Is he going to completely reverse what has just happened at the beginning? He didn't feel comfortable giving away that many frags, and here another lightning gun fight. Tox with that escape route. He wants that Mega Health, but he is backing off. He knows that he is going to take a lot of damage. He goes for it. Cypher falls down, and Tox paying him for it, but it's just going back and forth at the moment. Red armor in 5 seconds. And is Cypher going to want to slow it down at all, or does he just want to get back to a tight game ASAP? I don't know about getting some more rail ammunition. That's definitely been an extremely effective weapon for him over all these games so far. And there he is, Tox, trying to climb up. He takes another rail. These guys, it's just the battle of the rails at the moment. He hits another one. The rocket splasher affects him as well, and Tox goes down once again. It's 2 a difference. Tox is unable to play this slowly against Cypher.
And that's the problem with this map for Tox, and in this particular instance, it's brilliant for the neutral. But this map offers you nowhere to hide. You're so close to your opponents at all times. In a map like CTN or in a map like DM6, where you could sometimes put a couple of seconds physical distance between you and your opponents at all times, you can't do that here. That's offset by having 2 yellows, but it really doesn't offer you any breathing room. And Tox, since losing his first frag, just had a 5 frag advantage. Since losing that, he's lost 5 subsequent frags in little over 90 seconds, and it can just keep going because you can build up such momentum on a map like this.
Exactly. He's really got to sort of either slow things down. He can't make mistakes. He can't let Cypher take the lead. And I don't want to see Tox doing what he did last time, where he was just being so insanely aggressive. It seems like he wasn't even bothered what was going to be happening, as a consequence. Tox can play this slowly and really think about when he wants to approach Cypher in the next fight. And we haven't seen him for a little while, so maybe he's thinking that.
That was the first time in 5 minutes where we've gone almost 10 seconds without an exchange.
Yeah.
And very impressive from Tox to be able to put that difference with him. On ZTN, he chose not to do that, and now he is going to keep going and try to finish this one off out now as he comes out LG to LG. Tox looking good, takes Cypher down to 1936, but Tox isn't going to be able to finish it out. Cypher's down to just 47 points of health, collects the 25 instant shards, it gets out of trouble. Toxic smells blood here, but the rail from Cypher as he jumps away does a lot of damage, and the 25 bubble, the 50 bubble that Cypher got does do it, and you know what, 6-4. It looks as that was Tox's real opportunity to get back into it, and it looks like that door may well now have closed for a few minutes.
Yeah, Cypher's still low though, and he's got a mega health, but that's basically a starting stack and a yellow armor, and then another rail from Tox. More pressure is going on. Is he going to keep up this level of attack? There's one more rail, 17 health, and he does manage to connect with it. Tox drawing it closer once again, but he's still low on health. There is the red armor, but two rails in a row, vertical shots, the hardest to hit. And it's a tied game once more, Tosspot. This is ridiculous, and another fight going on. My heart can't take it. Tox is low as hell at the moment. I think Cypher is too.
Cypher is low too. He's now just got the mega, so he's doing a lot better. And Tox having to play, very defensive to just keep that tie game up, and that's exactly what he needs. He needs to just put a bit of distance between them, because he won't win this next exchange if he has to take it now. Maybe famous last words, but he has he's got a real disadvantage going into this one. He's got just 10 armor and 50 health, as he has been able to evade Cypher a little bit in this exchange, but he's stuck in this corner and he needs to get out. Both yellows are up. Red and Mega are up in a second as well. Everything's up on the map. Red's just been collected by Cypher, and he will now have to get out of there. 11 points of health. Tox can't get out of this corner, and he's going to get picked off. There's a 50 bubble that he wants, and Cypher says enough is enough. I'm going to kill you now.
That took a while. That was a very long overdrawn fight, but it kind of was okay for Tox, because he was spawned on the other side of the map, and he managed to pick up that mega health. So despite being one frag down, he could do well here. He's going to drop down on Cypher, and he picks up the frag, making it back really nicely. So all the time he used up at that little rocket ledge, it kind of worked out for him in some strange way.
So it did, because all the items were up, because the two of them for 30 seconds were doing a dance. And now Tox is 7-7, despite being kind of against the run of play for the past few minutes, and is keeping Cypher at arm's length. 68-75 for Tox, though, with the mega up. He has to deny this for Cypher, and does so, and that keeps him right in this ball game as he is going to move across towards Cypher. Cypher is just holding off. He's got the red, and he's waiting to see where Tox come from. Just takes the pace out of the game. Nice work from Cypher, changing the order of the events, and we'll wait now. Now Tox gets him as he hears him pick up those items, drops a rail, and then goes looking for that LG, but Cypher's LG was equally up to the task as he fell from the sky. Nice rail from Cypher will finish off Tox, and that will be Cypher in the lead with a little under a minute to go, but here we go, nice exchange, 8 points of health, excellent reverse rocket from Cypher, and Tox will be eating those fingernails.
Oh my god, and again at the end, Cypher taking him down once more, and it was so close. Cypher was low. Tox knew that he could try and finish him off, but was not quite able to make it, and now Cypher looks like he's gathered a bit of momentum here. Tox is going to be low. Cypher got LG, so he could drop down theoretically, but after taking that round, he is going to back off a little bit. In 50 seconds, things can still go wrong for Cypher. 11 health left. Tox is going the point blank rails, and he wants to rush over the other side. He's looking for the spawn frags.
Yeah, he wants to convert. He's got just about enough health to do so. He did miss the yellow after he got armor after he got that kill, but he's got 2 frags in 30 seconds to get them. But he's up against an LG in a nasty position. Lands the first rail. Can't quite hit the second that would have pulled him back into it. He's low on health. There it is. Finishes it up. 10-9. He's spied Cypher. Cypher does collect the plasma though, and Tox has to dart back. He's got to hit this rail. This is going to be the difference between victory and defeat. 4 points of health separate him, and 10 seconds to go. Cypher has one slender frag advantage. Tox keeps finding him, but can't find the frag. 2-1. Cypher wins.
Wow. GG.